Welcome to the 425th and very last edition of Flashes. Thanks for joining us. On today's show, we'll have Shirley Strawn, JP White, Rockwell T. James, Mother Goose and Trevor White with us, as well as lots of other goodies. We hope you'll stick around for the next half an hour or so and enjoy the last program with us. But right now, it's over to my comrade, Michael.
Hi there. Welcome to the very last Dumpy's Cottage. Golly, we're not exactly in Dumpy's Cottage and all that, but as my comrade said, the revolution really got to him, I think. Well, this is usually a silly segment. Today I thought I'd be serious, and then I thought probably not. But I would like to say that over the last 16 months, I have no idea why they let me stay on that long. But I'd like to thank you all for the few people that said nice things and that, and it was a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it, and I think Flashes has been more than a sort of a rock show. I think we've tried to do other things, and I think we've all had a lot of fun. But I think it's been the sort of show where people felt part of it. That's the feeling I get. I certainly did. They didn't throw me off or anything. There were also a few people who, silly people, no offence, who actually wrote in asking to hear me sing. Well, you asked for it, but we did keep it for the last show so that your complaints will be ignored. Being totally self-indulgent as I am, I went ahead and wrote a song, which you're going to see in a moment. So if you want to go out and make a cup of tea, it runs about 3.5 minutes or something. Anyway, the song's called You Gotta Make It Alone, and it's my song, and apart from that, I'd like to say just a quick thank you, God bless, and goodbye, and here it is.
Everybody tells you that you're wrong, you're probably right. If everybody tells you that it's black, it's probably white. You gotta make it alone. Find the answers on your own. There is no reason to go home. You gotta make it alone. If everybody tells you how to live by their rules, don't feel you have to follow blindly of fools. You gotta make it alone. If their beliefs are not your own, you may be forced to leave your home. You gotta make it alone. Somebody new who's gonna love you. Don't you know you get by? If everybody tells you that their God is the one that's right, but only you can feel and live the power and the might. You gotta make it alone.
It's sad, you got to make it on your own. Mike Meade. And what do you think, folks? Good singer? Good singer?
Better than the farmyard noises.
Better than the farmyard.
That was silly.
Welcome, welcome Rockwell T. James and Craig and Tor from Mother Goose, and of course, what's his name?
Fred Nurse.
Shirley, welcome, lads. Behave yourself, children.
I thought my song was silly.
And of course, Ronnie's got an album coming out, or just about out.
It is out.
It is out, great.
Yeah,
and the guy's got a new single, and Shirley's got nothing.
We're getting a new album next year, but Flashes won't be around, so.
No.
His eyes are nice.
Sad, isn't it?
Yes, I know.
But you're doing the rock cruise, so that'll be good.
Yes, have a good Christmas, right?
Yes.
You going to join
We're
the
all
dog
gonna have a
queues?
sad Christmas.
I am.
You're in the dog queue already.
Oh, yeah.
You've been collecting that for months.
I'm working for Channel O over Christmas, so at least I've got another 2 weeks of
That's
employment.
like a plug on the last show.
No, there isn't, is there? One of the other things that we've brought you over the period of time is regular reports from the USA, from Stephen McLean, and let's have a look at some of the people he's spoken to. And he's not speaking yet. This is Stephen McLean reporting from America, and some of the people that he's spoken to, he said, I knew it'd have to happen on the last show. Excuse me, I'm going to take me home.
Flashes London reporting, Stephen McLean. I've got some real live wires for you to meet this week. We've got punk rock fashion, punk rock fans, punk rock stars, just plain punk.
Flashback blazers, ate all your razors while pulling the waiters, talking about Monroe, walking on Snow White. New York's a go-go and everything takes time. Poor little greenie.
I've taken time off for a year to design a collection of clothing that I think is just the best clothing in the world today. It's just full of ideas. And it's for anybody, and I have coined a little phrase that I call it clothes for heroes, and so it's for anybody who just really wants to feel romantic about themselves. If you ever wished you were 6 foot tall and you weren't, then you just wear some of my clothes and that's what you'll feel like.
Did you realise then that a whole wave of movie star glamour was about to be sort of snapped upon by a new generation?
Yes. No, I didn't. No, I'd always liked presentation in anything, really. I've always been interested in the way things look, and that's why I became an art student, from school.
Well, there's no such thing as glamour, really. It's a lot of hard work. I found that out.
Eyeliner and everything.
Well, I mean, after you get the eyeliner on, I mean, okay, as a makeup artist, it's hard work because you have to please somebody. You know, when you're working with the public, you have to please them. You have to turn them on. And that's, you know, that's often hard to do.
Well, Australia's looking forward to seeing you, I can tell you, and thanks a lot for talking to
It's been very
Flashes,
nice.
Brian Ferry.
Thank you.
Quite incredible. Your first single released in a tough as market as America is, and it's taken off. It's number 5 with the Red Bullet this week. Did you believe that any of this would happen?
I didn't think it was going to happen so fast as this. I knew I had a fabulous management and, you know, and a fabulous lot of people, a great amount of people around me who were very experienced. And personally, myself, I didn't think I could do it. But, you know.
But apart from that, the public obviously like it. I've seen them buying it in record shows on Broadway.
The report yesterday, it's number 4 next week. So it has gone up 1 again.
Stephen McLean for Flashes, David Brill on camera. Never let it be said we don't go anywhere for a story. Right now we're in Allentown, Pennsylvania, a 100-mile bus ride from New York. A pretty unlikely place to find a star, but indeed a star is performing here this late afternoon. Her name's Dolly Parton, and she's probably going to be the lady who'll change the face of country music.
This is Dolly Parton, and this will be just about the level that I'll be talking at. I used to sit for hours as a kid and dangle my feet from an old flat bridge, seeing myself in the water below, shatter my image with the rocks I'd throw, shatter my image with the rocks I'd throw.
Stephen McLean for Hollywood, we're in this ridiculous place. Stephen McLean for Flashes, we're on location for... Stephen McLean for Flashes, we're on location in Hollywood.
When I said a little top, just then I meant a little blouse. because a little top is something that I don't think I would ever be famous for.
So your exhibitionism's coming out, I hope, on the live album. You've just finished re-recording. Is that a live album if you're re-recording?
No, some of the songs. No, I've just been putting the right applause with the right songs, you know.
What kind of reaction have you had first from the audiences?
Excellent, excellent. One that springs to memory, because it's most recent, has been Toronto. It was just crazy. We worked at the El Macombo Club there, and the reaction was just crazy. They were banging on the dressing room doors and everything. I think they wanted their money back.
Do you have much contacts with Americans on the road? You've been giving a lot of parties. How you been living?
I'm not saying that in front of this thing.
You've been up to no good, obviously.
She might be watching.
You rolling?
Yeah.
What did you first think when you knew you were going to do Dorothy, Diana?
I thought, terrific.
And you said, like, Dorothy can be anything.
No, actually, I was really shocked. When I said, you know, gee, I'd like to be Dorothy, and then within a matter of, gee, I don't know how long, came back and they said, okay, they want you.
You didn't feel...
You know, I was really, like, stunned almost. You know,
didn't feel a bit worried, like, Judy Garland, everybody being so strong?
Well, see, what I thought is that when you ask for something, you better be ready to get it back. You know, I was just,
you
know,
dreamt
there it
about
was.
being Dorothy?
Yes, I did.
Yeah?
Yeah, I did.
And your dream came true?
Yes, it did.
Oh, it's just like the Wizard of Oz.
And I dream big, too, don't I?
You certainly seem to.
Okay, good night.
Thanks, Diana.
Thank you. I gotta go.
Thanks for talking to Flashes, Peter.
Okay, so what's that what we're on? Flashes? Flashes. All right.
You don't say that, Peter. I'll say it again. Thanks for talking to Flashes, Peter.
Oh, thank you, Stephen.
Can we do it again and do it?
Thanks for talking to Flashes, Peter.
Thank you, Stephen.
Stephen McLean in New York, good night.
Flashes 19.
Well, that's it from us. The man here is John Galletley, who's done all the sound, without whom you would not have heard a thing, and David Brill, who's filming right now, without whom you wouldn't have seen a thing. Well, I can only hope that these New York reports have helped convey some of the excitement of this city, because it still is, well, I think, the most exciting city in the world. And to everybody at Flashes, I want to say goodbye. All those of you who've watched, thanks a million for watching, and have a great new year. Goodbye.
He's obviously never been to Brisbane.
Thank you, Stephen, you old sentimentalist, you. Right, we've got some very important thank yous to do today. The first two are very important to me. I firstly would like to thank George Pugh, because George is the executive producer of the program and he made Flashes. It was his idea, it was his concept, and of course he was helped by other people, but thank you, George, for everything. Also, Tony Nielsen, who was our first director and took it upon himself to be part of Flashes, or Flashes to be part of him for 24 hours a day. Thanks, Tony. As well as that, we must thank all the promoters, the record companies, who without them there would never have been a show, all the managers, and especially the artists that have appeared on the show. Thank you very much to all of those people, and a special thank you to Sound Unlimited for all their assistance. Michael, any more?
I think that about covers it. I'd just like to add my thanks to that. My thanks to that.
And also, thank you to the people out there, because you are Flashes, and also a very special thank you to all of these people. The director's assistant, Judy Smith from Turramurra. Thank you, Judy. And our producer's assistants, Danuta, Julie, and Trisha, unfailing support. The reporters, Anne, and Jason, and John, and Vojar. And they're interstate people. Talent coordinator, Susie Wilson, who got it all together. And Leslie, our secretary, and our production manager, Judy, who looks after all the dollars and keeps us paid.
Jolly good. Well, I'm sorry about the song at the beginning, but just to make up for it, the real singer of Flashes, here's Ray Burgess.
From what I heard, I said, Let me tell you about my baby. You know, she comes around. She's not 5'4", from her head down to the ground. You know, she comes around here just about midnight. Makes me feel so good. She makes me feel alright. And her name is G.
What you need. I may be wanted, but it's not by the law. Have love will travel, and I'm quick on the draw. I'm the midnight cowboy. I only ride at night. I'm the midnight cowboy. I'm gonna love you right. Cowboy, I only ride nights. I'm the midnight cowboy. I'm gonna love you right. I'm the midnight cowboy. I only ride nights. I'm the midnight cowboy.
And he is. And we now welcome Trevor White and John back and Ray, who was just singing at you.
John Back, I'm one of his biggest fans.
Are you?
Yeah.
John Back. Yes, isn't it? Funny about being fans. Trevor White's just got a new album and it's out today.
Ta-da!
And it's Mike Meade's birthday today.
No, it's not. He's not. No.
It is.
Oh, it might be. It's his birthday.
35.
Yes. Happy birthday to you.
With a trunk.
Oh,
around the left leg.
Which I'll have to pack because I'm fired.
Why?
Really?
All fired up.
How does it feel to be out of work, Michael?
Feels great.
Come and join us.
Listen, let's have a look at another very talented Australian who couldn't make it today, and I think possibly one of the ace riders in Australia. He's going places very well. Richard Clapton, Deep Water. Hey, Dick.
Deep water, I'm caught up in its flow. If I'm in over my head, I'll be the last to know. Deep water, deep water. Came back looking just like a ghost. Posters are scattered all over the stairs. Nobody reads them, so nobody cares. Kids are retired when they reach 21. It really just ain't my pure fun. Deep water, I'm caught up in its flow. If I'm in over my head, I'll be the last to know. Deep water, deep water.
Thank you, Richard Clapton. Get out there early.
Have a look at the set.
Down on Palm Beach.
It's all streaming and
I'm so drunk in the car won't go. Just thought I'd finish it off for him because.
Hi, Shirley.
Oh, hello.
Welcome back.
How's the kid, son?
Great, mate. He's all right. He's all right.
He's come big real quick, hasn't he?
I don't really know what to do now because we've got very little left.
Maybe we should all cry.
I've got something to do. Just have a song. I've got something to do.
I've got it here. Do you want it?
Yeah, okay.
Something special.
Something special.
Da, 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 da.
What is it? This is from all the record companies everywhere.
Oh, wow.
Phonogram Festival, WARCA, EMI, CBS and Wizard for Flashes. Not really for Flashes, but for you and...
it's flaring.
You and Ray, Mike. And
that's great.
You'll be able to share it, split it in half.
You know the thing that makes me really sad is that the ABC has such an incredible network, and we do have to thank the ABC for having the guts to put on a program like Flashes. Yeah, because it is a little bit strange and a little bit avant-garde, and you never quite know what's going to happen. And it's going to be very sad not to be here. And thank you, record companies, and once again everybody. But thank you, ABC, for giving us a go.
Great that you're not going to be here.
No, great you got to
And I think I've got another surprise down here somewhere. Have you know?
This is great. Surprise. I love surprises.
It's not my best angle.
It's just a real fun day.
Hand that in. It's Mike Meade's birthday today, so it's the last show. And we've got a little birthday card here from everyone at Flashes.
No,
and I think maybe we should thank you, Michael. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michael. Happy birthday to you.
God bless you all.
Michael, thank you very much for 16
you,
months.
Raymond.
We haven't had an argument.
Not yet. We're going to have one right after the show.
Well, you weren't really going together long enough to have an argument. You know what I mean?
He didn't give me a ring or anything.
Maybe. We never had to worry about kisses and making up or anything like that. Well,
not on camera
folks,
anyway.
That's wonderful.
Listen, why are we dressed like this?
Because it's
because it's a wake today, and
what have we got to wake?
There's a change. Flashes is awake.
We're waiting for the
Flashes is always awake. What's that dreadful music in the background?
Someone's died.
Sounds like a
Do you know what we should do? We should reserve them.
I think what it is all about is reminding us that this is a very solemn occasion, and we'd like to thank everybody out there on behalf of the pop industry for watching Flashes.
Oh, thank you, Trevor.
Whoever gives this woman to this man to be... wrong. By what name shall this child be known? Dearly be Flashed. We gathered here today to pay our last respects to a dear friend and employer, Flashez. Dust to dust, Flashes to ashes, film to videotable, station central, all that jazz. There's an English pronunciation for a Scotsman, yes? There you go.
Oh, it's rough, Maxine. It really is rough. Hey, watch it.
Shirley, will there be a gap in your life now that Flashes is gone? Courage, lad, courage.
Mumble, 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 mumble.
Drinks are now served.
Dearly be Flashed. It's to you.
No, I'm sorry. We couldn't possibly play Hey St. Peter at this stage.
We'll now sing hymn number 615. 2, 3, 4.
Underneath the arches, I dream my dreams away. Underneath the arches,
On cobblestones I lay.
on cobblestones I lay.
Every night you'll find me.
Every night you'll find me.
Tired out and worn.
Tired out and warm.
Happy where the daylight. Underneath the arches.
Underneath the arches, I dream